talked before about how blockchain technology might be used to transform charitable giving and philanthropy, but could the same technology also be used to transform the way that we create and oversee charities themselves? Charities essentially are just legal entities like companies. They're a collection of people, the trustees, and some documents that tell you what they're going to do and how. And all of those are things that can be recorded on the blockchain and then tied together using computer protocols known as smart contracts. So you can effectively create charities as organisations on the blockchain. The question is, why would you want to? Well, the first reason is that the process of registration could be massively streamlined by automating it using blockchain. It would be a lot easier to set up charities in the first place, and at the same time a lot less time would be spent on turning down incorrect applications. The second thing is that you wouldn't need to maintain a standalone register of charities anymore, which currently is one of the things regulators do. The blockchain is by its very nature a public record, and so it would act as a register and you could get that for free. Now, if you take things one step further than that and assume that all the financial transactions were also conducted in some way on the blockchain, either directly as in the form of cryptocurrency or using tokens, then things start to get really interesting, because for the first time you'd have real-time, accurate, trustworthy financial information, and so the workings of charities would become incredibly transparent, and you'd no longer need audited annual reports, for instance. The final way in which blockchain technology could have a huge impact on the way charities are kind of overseen is when it comes to enforcing rules. Now, currently the model is for somebody like a regulator or government to set rules, then monitor whether people break them and go out and punish them. But if charities existed on the blockchain, those rules could be enshrined in the form of smart contracts which govern the way the organisations work, and so it would be impossible, literally, to break the rules in the first place. So this would be a fundamental shift from a model of governance by enforcement to governance by algorithm up front. Now, this could potentially have some real benefits in that it might make regulation of charities much more effective and thereby raise levels of trust, but it's easy to see that there should be a lot of concerns and there may be some significant challenges for charities in terms of that kind of operating environment. I think, to be honest, the time when charities are registered as blockchain entities is a good few years off, but I think it's also true that greater transparency and automation of regulatory functions is going to happen, what may come. So now is the time that we need to think through some of the implications.